Let's see if I can get this right because the video did go out after 12 minutes. It says I'm back on. I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to show you this picture. Most of you understand this picture. Most of you have understand that self-talks are about this. So you might have heard the first 12 minutes of the video, the previous video, and then the audio went out. So I want to thank my man Mike O'Neill for making me aware that the audio went out, because I was flowing. I really was flowing. So let me kind of think about where I was, and let me go to here. I'm going to do this real quick, so it's not going to be the same amount of time, but I'm going to share with you what I did say. And I think one of the things that I was alluding to was the fact that what are self-talks? And self-talks, which is the internal dialogue one has with themselves, often reflects personal experiences, beliefs, and emotions. It's not uncommon for people to have similar type of self-talks, especially when facing comparable situations or societal influences. And like I said in that last message, I'm going to come back to that societal influences. However, the content and nature of self-talks can vary widely based on individuals' differences, such as personalities, upbringing, and personal experiences. Regarding the idea of whether certain thoughts recycle through many people, it is important to consider that there are common themes in human experiences. So, what I said then is that it's the thoughts that you give life to. And so, if you are constantly thinking, I'm going to give you a perfect example. I met with a client last week, and one of the things that we were talking about was uh, the things that he was blessed with. He was saying, I got an opportunity to start a business that's really thriving, but why me? And he went through that about 8 times, and at the 8th time, he said, Doc, could you please explain to me uh, what's going on? And I said, how many of you heard me say the most powerful number in the world is 2, right? So I said, I'm going to give you the example of the most powerful number in the world, 2. And he says, what? I said, you said, why me? Why me? Now, what people think about that? People always say, yeah, I got a great opportunity to get a new job, but I don't know why they hired me. Well, you went for the job. So you were just as qualified as everybody else to get the job. So the purpose of you being there is because you're qualified to get the job. Why you? Is because you were blessed to be there. That was a gift. And if you continue to question why are you receiving gifts, you will no longer ever receive gifts. So those self-talks will change based on the complexity and the and the opportunities that you question. So those are the reasons why. The most powerful, why me? That's what I told him. Why me? He said it 8 times. So when you put those words back out into the universe hears and says, well, if you're questioning every time I give you an opportunity to do well, then I'm not going to give you an opportunity. Then you'll know why not me. Instead of saying, why me? Why not me? I deserve that. The motto of the Rory T. Edwards group is what? You cannot withdraw what you did not deposit. And so if you go in and you withdraw something that you did not deposit, you will receive a notice on your statement that says insufficient funds. Please make a deposit. So if you're going out thinking that you're trying to accomplish something that you have not deposited, there's no way possible that you would withdraw it, right? So I'm going to finish up with the solutions, right? So when we talked about on the Rory T. Edwards radio show with the wonderful Sheila Robinson, we always talked about, everybody talks about the problems, but all we want to do is talk about the solutions. So let's see if we can talk about the solutions. I'm going to give you 3 things that I think are solutions. And once hey Sheila, I'm talking about you, and you jumped in. What's going on? Hope everything is well where you are, and I hope you and the family had an amazing holiday and also happy Kwanzaa. All right. And so we talked about the solutions. So let me give you 3 solutions based on what can help in you going through your self-talk phase. 1 is challenge and replace negative thoughts. When you challenge and replace negative thoughts, you give the positive thoughts an opportunity to be alive, right? So identify and acknowledge negative thoughts. So if somebody says, I'm going to get that job, and then you walk in and you see 10 people here and you're like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to compete with those 10 people. Right there, you need to learn how to challenge that thought and replace that negative thought. So that's what it is. Identify and acknowledge the negative thoughts, but also give the recognition and the gratitude to the positive thoughts, and you'll move through with them. And then it says challenge those thoughts. When those negative thoughts hit your brain, challenge them. Challenge them. Okay? The third thing is replace with positive affirmations. Don't say why me, say why not me. That's a positive affirmation. I deserve this. I've earned this. I put in the work to be here, and I am going to accomplish. When you put those thoughts in your head, you put those thoughts in the universe, and what happens? The universe will then recycle those thoughts and send you back a positive outcome. Please understand that. The second one is mindfulness and meditation. As you think, you will go. As you go, you will. It will be based on how your mind is thinking. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness involves staying present and fully engaged in the here and now. Don't talk about what happened to you in the past. So many people talk about relationships. They're trying to get in a new relationship, but they constantly bring up the things that didn't work in their past relationship. Well, you also have to look in the mirror and see how you didn't work in the past relationship. Please don't believe that a relationship is only negative because of one person. So you have to be mindfulness. So what I'm saying is practice mindfulness. And the other thing is meditation. Find your place of peace. Find a place where you can go and just meditate. You can become one with the universe. You can work on your thoughts and find your place of happiness. Everybody has a place of happiness. Everybody should find that place of happiness, and everybody should desire to go to that place of happiness so that they can clear out their mind and clear out the clutter. Okay, the third thing is seek support and perspective. So when I'm talking about seeking support, you're not going to find too many people who do this work better than I. And so I'm trying to put a plug in for myself. But if I'm not the person for you, please find someone who can help you to navigate through your thoughts, but also can navigate through the things that are going to produce a productive and prosperous product for you. But like I said, if you want to talk to me, Dr. Rory T. Edwards does make house calls, but I do them virtually because I don't want any situations to turn in a negative way. But I do make house calls. Please let me know by two things. Either send me an email at rorytedwards1@gmail.com. Once again, that's rorytedwards@gmail.com. Or you can go to my website. It's www.rorytedwards.com. www.rorytedwards.com. And for those who don't know how to spell Rory, it's RORYTEDWARDS.com. That's how you reach out to me. But in the meantime, in between time, I want people to have amazing rest of your holiday blessings and celebrations. Please enjoy and practice the principles of Kwanzaa as we move forward on day number 2, and we move forward to January 1st, practicing the principles of Kwanzaa. Once we begin to understand and instill these principles in our everyday life, we will no longer be questioning, why not me? Why me? We will no longer be questioning those. And also, whatever you're going to do for the new year, please start participating and practicing what you believe you're going to start on the new year, because tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow, the new year day, the day of New Year's is not promised to you. So if you have an opportunity to be productive in some project that you feel you want to do, please participate and practice it now. All right? So in the meantime, please look out, support Rory T. Edwards. And this is the second part of the first initiative. So for those who are listening now who think I'm just starting, I did a previous session, and at 12 minutes and 22 seconds, the audio cut off. So you may see it, but you'll see my mouth moving. I just came back to finish the second part from what I said. All right. Thank you very much. I wish you all a safe and blessed rest of your holiday, but not just the holidays, but the rest uh, of your time producing the product that and producing and serving your purpose. All right. So until we talk. This is the last house calls of Dr. Rory T. Edwards for 2023. I'll see you real soon in 2024. So until we cross paths or until we have a conversation. Ashe. Be well. Stay blessed.